How's it going, YouTube? My name is Adam. I'm with Big Sky Blessing. My wife Christina's with me most of the time. We've been doing a lot of Mexico videos. We got a lot more to do. Christina and I both have been super busy in our aviation videos, but we started out doing YouTube videos. We lost our jobs in April of 2020 due to the COVID-19 mess, and we had some stuff in Montana and thought, you know what the heck, let's move it back up to Alaska. So we bought a truck and trailer, moved everything up to Alaska through all the crazy pandemic restrictions through Canada. And it was easier then. And anyway, we ended up doing it and made some money on the truck and trailer. So I just made that my full-time job for a few months. I'd fly down by a truck or an Expedition, an enclosed trailer, a Subaru to put in it, and come back up here and sell all three. It was a great little job. I did it through all the pandemic craziness. And I started doing YouTube videos to help people, because a lot of people are in Alaska running the impression, or a lot of people coming to Alaska running the impression that, hey, I can't drive up there at all because the border's closed, and there was a loophole that allowed people that lived in Alaska or that were moving to Alaska to come through. Well, it's been great. It's been easy. They did add the COVID test 72 hours prior to arrival. I quit literally the week before they did that, and it wasn't for that reason, but thank God. Anyway, it's gotten a little harder, a little stricter. Each month was a little tougher, but it was doable. So I was creating these videos, and literally once a week I would do a video and we would all update. So people would email me or reach out to me. They would email me. I'd call some of them, and they'd give me a, hey, Adam, I came through. This is how it was. I will say that the best way to cross was at Couts, Alberta. We all talked about the different crossings and different experiences, and it was one unit, one video that we could all share information to help people get across the border and drive up to Alaska. It was really going great. Well, I haven't done any videos in a while because nothing's changed, and I haven't heard from that many people. Well, recently I've heard from about 7 or 8 people, and all 7 or 8 of them have said, hey, I'm unvaccinated, and I'm moving to Alaska for a job. Can I drive across? And I was like, I think so. So I actually reached out to all those 7. I just heard from another gentleman this week, and he did the same thing. He crossed unvaccinated. So anyway, I decided, you know what? I told Christina, I was like, I know we're focusing a lot on Mexico lately, but my viewers in Alaska that are moving to Alaska, they deserve to have an updated video. I'm going to put one good bombshell video together, try to make it about 15 minutes, and voila, have all the information, and tell them, hey, don't worry, you're not vaccinated. Don't worry, you can come across. Well, I'll sit down and make my cup of coffee on January 10th, and this is what I see.
Vaccine mandate for international truck drivers. We knew it was coming. What sort of pushback is there from the Trucking Association, for one? We already know that there are supply chain issues. What are you hearing on that front?
Well, this is a really controversial move. The federal government is saying that starting on Saturday, all truckers who are crossing the Canada-U.S. border must be fully vaccinated. They say this is one way to ensure that Omicron and other variants don't reach Canada. They say this is another layer of border protection. And they also say that they've been warning that this is going to come down for quite some time. It's sort of an extension of the vaccine mandate that's already in place if you're traveling by airline or via rail, or if you work for the federal government.
So now you're probably asking yourself, okay, Adam, I'm not a truck driver. Why did you just show me that video clip? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Throughout the entire pandemic, it's been really hard on us coming up here, but truckers have had it easy. They haven't had to do the COVID test or any of that. Life was normal. If they were coming to Alaska, their trip was considered essential. Truckers were never messed with. Super easy. Never talk of a vaccine requirement. Never any, or that I knew of, not when I was coming through. Never any COVID test requirements. They were in the loophole that got them up here. It was so easy. And now they're requiring their truckers. And that's going to kill their economy. It's all over the news. In my opinion, I don't see how it's not, because a lot of these truckers, I've been in the trucking industry prior to getting into aviation. I was in the trucking industry, and I've been a driver, I've been in management. I think I saw a special the other day. It's something like 72% of the truck drivers are unvaccinated, and they're not looking to get vaccinated. So if you're taking 72% out of those, and already as a smaller pool that went to Canada, that's going to make the prices probably go up, I would imagine. Anyway, so if Canada's really taking that kind of stance of, hey, even our truck drivers, U.S. truck drivers that come through here have to be vaccinated, my question to you, and I need your help with this, what does that do to us? Do we have to be vaccinated now to drive through? And the answer is, I don't know. I was going to sit down and do this whole video and explain, hey, calm down. If you're not vaccinated, it's not a big deal. You'll still be able to get through as long as you can approve your trip is essential, or you're moving here. And now, I don't know. Starting January 15th, everything I just showed you in the news clip goes into effect for truckers. I really could see that being a change for us. So I need your help. Please, my email address, bigskyblessing@gmail.com. I honestly don't have a clue what they're going to do with the unvaccinated trying to drive to Alaska. Now, if you've already watched this and you're like, well, I haven't really learned anything, please subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to share what other people come to me and tell me how they're treated through this, because I can't get a clear answer. I've tried calling Canada. I've tried talking to some of the other people, but no one can give me a clear answer, and it's been that way. You look online, there's no information. That's why I started doing all these videos. So please subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up. I will come out with what I find out. So before, I'll say what prior to January 15th, the way it's been the whole entire time, if you approach the border and you had proof of what you did with your house in the lower 48, proof where you were moving, a letter from your job, and you had a negative COVID test done within the last 72 hours, PCR test, they give you no issues at all. You were there for about an hour, hour and a half, and a lot of misconception was, you had to drive straight through. There's several people that literally killed themselves in automobile accidents. It was, that was not the case. I would literally always cross at Couts. I've got tons of videos you're more than welcome to check out, but Couts is definitely the place I recommend crossing, even if you have to drive an extra several hours. They are the most reasonable of all the crossings. And I've got that feedback from hundreds of people, so it's not just my opinion. And the Alcan, in my opinion, definitely is the best way to go up. But so you'd have all this documentation. You'd be there about an hour, hour and a half, and I'd always stay the first night in Grand Prairie. The second night, I would stay at Northern Rockies Lodge. The third night, I loved staying in Whitehorse, but when they got insane with all this stuff, I would stay at Haines Junction. But I've recently heard that the hotel I was recommending no longer accepts U.S. travelers. So I don't know where to stay on the third night. And the fourth night, you're in Alaska. So it was super easy. You had to have your ducks in a row and have your paperwork together, but it was really a non-event. It was really easy. And once you get into Canada, it was just so relaxed and easy. It wasn't a big deal. I still went out to dinner every night like normal. I still had a good time. Wasn't a big deal at all. And I've been getting those same reports. That's why I haven't been doing any of these videos in so long. Number one, I've been super busy with my aviation job. But number two, nothing's changed. It's been rolling really smooth for everyone. I've been hearing positive, nothing negative from anyone. And then I watched that video this morning. So I was going to do a video giving all the good news. I literally sit down, make a cup of coffee. I watched that news video and I'm like, oh Lord, I think that could be a game changer for us Alaskans. So I'm going to end with this. I honestly do not know what the outcome of this will be. We're learning this together. I started making my YouTube channel just to be one source that we can all share information through and get it out. And then I've enjoyed learning how to edit videos. I've enjoyed doing a lot of stuff in Mexico. My passion is traveling in Mexico. Not talking about COVID restrictions, but actually I've got a lot of cool how to beat the system in Mexico for COVID restrictions as well. But anyway, if that's something interesting, please subscribe to my channel. I will go back to doing at least every other week videos for Canada, and as long as the information is rolling in, I'll keep giving it out to all you guys. Again, my email address is bigskyblessing@gmail.com. You're probably wondering, how did I get the name? Well, we were in Montana. We started a wedding officiant business, and the name of it was Big Sky Blessing. And we just love the name, so we've kept it. Anyway, thanks for watching our channel. I hope you watch a lot more of our videos. Thank you so much. And please, if we can help in any way, do not hesitate to email. I enjoy talking and meeting with every one of you. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.